We spent 9 months building out the ultimate adventure van, and a lot of that was around fitting the mountain bikes in. This week we're really going to be putting the van to the test, riding some exciting trails that we've been looking forward to in southwest Australia. We're going to be exploring some new places and staying at some interesting camps, including a winery. We are in the southwest of Australia now, about an hour and a half out of Perth, and we spent a few days in Perth, and while we liked the city there, it was quite nice. It wasn't particularly van friendly, so we didn't stay around for too long.
Yeah, especially having a 7-metre long van, there's not a lot of space there for parking, especially in the city, and it also is quite expensive to stay in a caravan park. There's no free or cheap alternatives that we found anyway. But when we decided to venture out of Perth after the 2 or so nights that we were there, we went to a place called Jarradale, and it was a free camp that you could stay for 3 nights, and we just felt like we were back home, driving through the countryside there.
As soon as we pulled off the freeway and saw like the cows and the trees and all that, I think we both just relaxed so much, and we just sort of felt at home. So we're going to explore the southwest, make our way further south, check out some interesting spots, and I'm really excited to get back and do some more mountain biking as well, which is where we're heading to now. I've come to the Dwellingup Trail Network. We've got a little bit of a suspension bridge here, which is pretty cool to get across before we get to the trailhead. So I've got a bit of a climb up to the top of the trail now, and I have to say I'm loving being back on the bike again. Made it to the top of the climb here, and we're going to do a couple of trails, one called Quackamole and the other one called Boom Boom. All right, let's go. Oh, what a wicked ride. So nice to be back in the hills, have a bit of elevation. There's some really fun trails in there. Gonna head back to the van now, and then we're gonna head to camp. So my co-pilot has fallen asleep. The
destination is on your right, agricultural showgrounds.
Yep, well she put it in maps before we left. It's taken us to this basketball court. So, we're staying on a basketball court.
I think so.
We'll just park right in the middle. Maybe we can shoot some hoops. Welcome to our camp. I wasn't joking when I said it was a basketball court. Look, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, this is a legit free camp. Come on, if you don't believe me, I'll show you. See, I told you. All right, should we bounce?
Why are you looking at me with that face? Is that a joke?
Hmm.
Why, how's it a joke?
So we're on a basketball court.
Oh, yeah, sure, let's go.
Alright, we're gonna go do our shopping and some laundry, fun things. Alrighty, chores are done. Let's hit the road and go to our next camp. So Brooks just informed me that the next site we're going to only has 3 spots. It's a free camp that you can't book. So it's kind of late in the arvo, so hopefully we can get a spot.
Do you reckon if we get a go before it loses you? I'm sick of these sunnies. Gotta clean them and they pop out again, and then I gotta get my little grimy bits on them again.
If this is it, there's no one here. Wait till you see this. Could have been anywhere, but they're like just chucked some posts in the middle of this paddock.
The destination is on your left.
Yeah, I can see.
Thanks, maps. Good morning. We woke up and sort of found ourselves in a sports carnival this morning, which is a bit weird, so we're gonna get out of here. Brooke's having breakfast as we drive. Wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. We're heading to Wellington Dam today. We're gonna go ride some more trails and explore that area. All right, we're away at Wellington Dam Trails. Not exactly sure where we're going yet. We can go down here. Okay, maybe we should stop and look at trail forks. All right, we've found our way onto the trails now. So we're gonna go for a little ride. And we were saying the other day, I think things are pretty simple if you just do what you used to do when you were a kid. So things like going bike riding, I think that's why we enjoy it so much, because it's what you used to do as a kid. So we're gonna go check these trails out, have a bit of fun.
Nice.
It's a damn wall. All right, this one's called Damn It, which I really appreciate the name, being at a dam. They're pretty fun, fast trails here, but it's a little bit skittish. Good view of the dam over there. I don't know if you can see that. It's been painted with a mural. Here's the lady.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. This mural is actually 8,000 square meters and is the largest mural on a dam wall in the entire world. What's your intrusive thought?
That we'd stand down there and the whole wall would break and we would just get washed away. Whoa! We shouldn't ride this close together.
There's some pretty fun trails in here, so we're definitely enjoying ourselves. There's not many other people out here as well, which is nice. I'm gonna hand you over to Brooke so she can do some commentary for you as she rides.
Okay, ready spaghetti?
Yep.
Off you go. Okay, you're getting an inside of my brain on this ride. Anything that I think, I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna drop back to Julius because he just puts dust in my eyes. Big rock, couple little rocks here, rocks and just rocks. Yeah, this is an ideal little rock here. Lots of grass trees here, very nice. Nice flowers too. Yep, see, this is not ideal for my face. Alright. A little jump, a little rock jump. Oh my god, nearly died. That's alright. It's all part of it. Concentration. Oh, concentration. Nice flowy burns, I must say. Here's some black cockatoos in the distance. Nice glen.
Who's coming here with a forklift and why are they prohibitado?
Prohibit what? Prohibitado!
Prohibitado.
Makes sense. The risk of fall, deep water, speed limit. But forklifts is a strange one.
Maybe they just had to fill that top square with something.
Yeah.
It's just bush that way.
You'd have to truck it in. Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe you get here with your forklift.
Intentional
like,
forklift.
Damn it.
Damn it. Get
I
it?
didn't mean that one.
Should we go back? Yeah, I'm hungry.
Well, that was a good ride. Feeling pretty hungry now, so we're gonna have some wraps. Thanks to this lady at our free camp the other day who just came up. She's like, this is a bit random, but we're flying to Mexico tonight. We've got to get rid of all our food. Do you want it? So we were like, sure. She gave us like 4 bags of these wraps. So we've got like 30 wraps. Like there's one, there's another one that's been finished. And yeah, all this other good food like this relish and just good stuff. So we've been making use of that the last few days. Wraps are always just so easy to have for lunch. Here you go.
Thanks.
I don't know how you're going to wrap that, but good luck.
Used to work at KFC. I know how to
Wrap a twister.
wrap a twister. Nice, Gary.
In 11 kilometres, turn right onto Coalfields Road.
Alright, we're heading to our next camp, which is in Collie State Forest, a little bit west of Bunbury on the west coast. It's another one of these sites where we don't know if there'll be a spot for us or not, because you just sort of turn up. Let's go see. Alright, it looks like we've got a spot. Brooke's just sussing it out. It's pretty busy, and we just realised it's Friday, so that's probably why we didn't really know what day of the week it is. But this spot's pretty cool. Wait till you see this. Might be like an old quarry or something, but the water's quite blue. I don't know if I'd want to go swimming in here.
A few moments later.
But it looks quite nice. There's a few ducks too, which I'm always keen to see. That's good. Cool. How good is this spot to set up camp for the day? Can't complain too much, although the sun has gone behind the cloud a little bit, so it's not as blue at the moment, but I'm going to jump in for a quick splash, I think. So good and so refreshing. I think it's time for a shower and a beer, and we'll call this one a day.
Chippy monster.
So we left the lake, and last night we stayed in a little town called Capel, where we battled some mozzies.
You gonna call
And then when we opened the doors up this morning, we had a snake going right past the back of the van. But now we've come to Busselton, and we're gonna go check out the jetty here, because it's quite big, quite large.
1.8.
Not saying that the size is important.
Look at all those chickens.
Did you know that the train that runs on this jetty is what inspired the train scene in Spirited Away? Also, the jetty goes 1.8 kilometres out to sea and is the longest timber piled jetty in the southern hemisphere.
You've been down this road for far too long. He left your love behind, but still you keep on crawling back despite the pain inside. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes.
We're back from the jetty. It was about 5 k's return somehow, but I think that was walking from the car park to and from. The snorkeling apparently is amazing up there. I didn't know that, and now we're kind of kicking ourselves a little bit, but I know there's another snorkeling spot not too far from here, so that's where we're heading, the aquarium.
All right, we have just made a stop at Canal Rocks, so we're gonna go check that out, and the coast here looks sensational.
I was calling it Canal. Don't think it's called Canal. No let in, you dog.
Oh, good one.
Good one.
Haven't heard that one before.
He broke you down with no remorse. Now who will heal the bruise? The one you hold in your heart, standing right in front of you. 'Cause all that I want.
We decided to go for a snorkel. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of a refresh. So we're going in at Canal Rocks. There is 2 spots here you can do it. The other spot's called the Aquarium, but that's another probably like 2 k's from here, so probably a driving driving situation, but yeah, let's go see what we can find.
All right, let's go. It is so cold. Woo.
I got this feeling I can't describe. There's magic in the air, the world has come alive. And when I see you, you make my pulse rise. I never knew that I could be so hypnotized. There's something in your touch, baby, the way your body's moving me. And I don't know where this soul will go.
That's good. A little bit cold. There's some nice fish in there. Lots of seagrass. Very cold. I think we'll go check this other spot out now though.
You walked in and you opened my eyes. Can't believe this could happen to me.
Hey buddy,
You came crashing in out of nowhere. All this love
bye.
out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I've never fallen in love so deep. I run, I trip, I fall. I just can't find my feet. If I don't try now, the chance will slip away. I'll bury all my doubts and I won't be afraid. There's something I could never see. Now my heart is open and I believe.
Well, that was pretty good. I think I preferred the Canal's Rock.
Canal.
I keep thinking Canal since you've been saying Canal.
So it's canal.
But I think I preferred Canal Rock, but they were both nice spots.
Yeah.
Very glad to be out of the cold water.
It was bloody frozen.
Very cold.
Hey, where's my apple?
I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna head to camp now. Might be gonna get in the van. Good morning guys. I am just throwing together a little breakfast this morning before we hit the road. I've got a little hack as well. If you don't have a toaster like we don't, put a bit of butter in the pan and toast your bread in there. Works pretty nicely. Look at that, toasted and nice and buttery as well. There we go. This looks like it's gonna slap. Alrighty guys, we're on the road again. Gonna go find some trails to ride at Margaret River. And then, hopefully we've got an interesting camp today, if the people get back to us. Ignore her. We're in Woodajup National Park, which is just outside the town of Margaret River. Oh, we've got a bridge coming up. That's cool. And we are going to go see what the trail network has to offer here. Your ride doesn't count if you don't put it in Strava.
Absolutely.
Might as well not even go. All right, let's go. I like that they have little trail maps at the start of the trails. And Pete, if you're watching, you'll like that they have "You Are Here" stamps. Got a very nice, smooth, steady climbing track to get us up to the top. Alrighty, this one's called Line Manager. We just saw someone coming down it. Looks really fun. Oh yeah. good fun. My instincts are that the car is over there. Magic car park ride. Woo! Home. Well, we had a good ride there. That was pretty fun. Now we got confirmation on our campsite, and if anyone knows Margaret River, I think that was a giveaway for where we're going tonight. Just gonna go grab a few things.
Margaret's house?
Margaret's house.
The river?
The river at Margaret's house.
The river at Margaret's house? That's where we're going. What are we grabbing?
Grabbing some cheese. Well, we got the goods. We're now pulling into tonight's camp, which is a winery.
I see grape plants.
That's pretty exciting for one of us.
For one of us, and it ain't me. Maybe they'll have some animals though.
They might have some animals, and they're going to do a complimentary wine tasting for us.
I thought I saw a sheep.
It's not a sheep, it's a water tap.
Yeah.
So the vineyard here is called Jarvis Estate. Gonna have a quick shower and then we're gonna head up for this wine tasting. How excited are you right now?
I'm excited for you because I know that you're gonna enjoy yourself. But it's just that awkward thing of like them pulling up 2 glasses and me being like, don't waste your fine wine on me.
Got any lemonade?
Yeah, pretty much. Which I will not ask for. I'll just like sit there and watch him drink wine. I don't know.
Anyway.
Awkward for me.
It'll be alright.
It's not too challenging.
Yeah. How did you put it though? It prepares the palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the stronger.
I did see the WTF on the barrel when I was peeking in here.
What have you got there, sir?
Cheeky bottle
For now. I don't know if you should be drinking that. The wine tasting is...
Oh no. Well guys, I think this is going to be us for the rest of the day. So if you get the chance to stay at a winery, would recommend. If you get the chance to stay at this winery, would definitely recommend, or try some of their wines. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, we are both feeling surprisingly fresh this morning. Going to finish our morning routine, then we're going to hit the road again because there's another spot that we're excited to see.
We have arrived at Hamelin Bay and we're on the hunt for some rays. Now I'm not exactly sure what type of ray we're after, but I have seen some pictures online that they come right up to the shore, so I'm sure there'll be a sign on the way that might tell us exactly what that is. But until then, it's just a ray. So we're on the lookout for rays, and I feel like there might be one like over here or over there. But it also could be the seaweed.
Really hard to tell from here.
Yeah. So,
Very nice here though.
yeah.
A bit like a painting.
Painting. Did we see the rays?
No rays.
Just rocks.
Just rocks. We played, is it a ray or is it a rock? And it was
Mainly just...
rocks and flies.
apparently flies. We haven't seen flies for a little bit.
Time for lunch though.
Yeah.
Alright, lunch is a little bowl that we've put together. Bit of rice, spinach, tuna, beans, beetroot, tomato, onion, avo, chutney. Easy, tasty. Anyway, time for us to get back on the road again. Sorry?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Well guys, we just passed through the little town of Augusta and we've now come to Cape Leeuwin, which is the southwesterly most point on the Australian mainland. And I think this is an appropriate time to leave you guys. And also, we're going to sleep on the side of the road tonight at a free camp, which is pretty boring. So we'll see you in the next one.